Hello everyone, Pantoufleee here today for a new in-shop video concerning the Caernarvon Action 10 because the tank is available in the shop for 15,000 gold. Is it worth it? Is it not worth it? We are gonna answer that right now. Before going directly into some replays, we are of course going to talk about the tank in the garage, and we're going to start with the armor profile. Unlike the Caernarvon that we can compare it with, this one concerning the hull armor has an upper part that is really well armored, simply because they added one plate of armor on the top, and therefore it makes it quite strong. Mostly all tier 8s are going to bounce this upper part, especially if it's angled, and some tier 9s will go through it with gold, or if they are high enough to be able to shoot straight here like that. But overall, the armor at the top is quite strong. Now of course we have the traditional weak spot, which is the lower part of the hull, but here nothing really interesting or nothing new, simply because that's how it goes for most tanks in the game. On the sides and at the rear, the tank is paper, so you are probably going to be able to penetrate quite easily even if you're a tier 7. The main strength of this tank resides in its frontal armor, simply because if we take a look, as we already talked about the hull, we're going to talk about the turret, but if we talk about the armor profile of the turret, there are two main things you need to understand. The first one is this tank has spaced armor, therefore it's probably immune to most HE and hit shells that people are going to try to fire to penetrate your tank. That's some good news, because most tanks at tier 8 and tier 9 are carrying hit shells, so you are probably going to be able to bounce all of them. Second thing to understand with the turret, it's actually quite a good turret, but they can penetrate the upper part, and that's maybe the only weakness that these tanks have in terms of armor, because even if you have a cupola, not a lot of people are actually going to penetrate your cupola, or even going to try to penetrate it to shoot or aim at it. Most of the time, people are going to try to penetrate this area here that I'm highlighting with my mouse. Why? Simply because if you don't manage to put your tank in all down, and if there is a little 8 differences between you and the opponent, for example, if my opponent is here and your turret is angled like that, they can penetrate quite easily the whole top, because it's not meant not to be in all down. With this tank, as long as you're all down, yes, you are going to be able to bounce everything that is coming here and trying to shoot there. But if you're not, good luck trying to bounce things. And that's pretty much how Wargaming tried to regulate the tank and to nerf it a little bit, but most of the time it's broken. It's simply a completely broken tank. One of the most broken tanks, by the way, at tier 8 ever. So, now that we talked about the armor profile, maybe we can talk a little bit about the gun. The gun combines well with the turret, simply because you have 10 degrees of gun depression. Therefore, on the ridge line, you need to play on mountains, on every kind of height differences terrains, because when you do that, you're gonna be able to hide your cupola. Because if you put, for example, your gun like this, it's easy for you to only show your turret and the strong part of the turret, which is the gun mantlet and the gun itself. Now, for the alpha damage, of course, you don't have much. You only have 190 alpha damage, and good average penetration, good reload time, good DPM, good dispersion. Everything is perfect about this gun. Now, for the mobility, unlike the Caernarvon, the regular one, this one is actually faster. It's still slow in terms of overall mobility if we compare it to other tier 8 heavies, but it should do the trick. You should be able to find positions and play aggressively, not without you're not struggling overall. Let's say it like this. And for the traverse speed, you don't have the best, but you don't have the worst. It's actually average. How am I playing it now? For the provisions, pudding and tea, protective kit, and improved fuel. For the ammunition, I go for 25 AP, 20 APCRs, 5 HEs. And for the equipment, I go first for the gun rammer. I don't need to increase my actual penetration because it's already great. After, I go for the enhanced gun lay drive to reduce my aiming time, and the vertical stabilizer to reduce it even more. After, I go for the defense system, simply because I'm not gonna ram anything. The enhanced armor to make my my turret armor even stronger when I'm rolling or facing anything, because most of the time you're gonna be all down. The toolbox, because an enhanced track is useless. Improved optics to increase my view range, because I don't need a camo, I'm not gonna camp. Engine accelerator to overall increase my mobility. And finally, high-end consumables, because the longer I can use adrenaline, the most shells I can make, I can shoot. Actually, that's how I'm playing the Caernarvon. Now, let's go for some live battles. Concerning the playstyle, it's quite simple. All you need to do is to find a position where you can hide your lower part of the hull or your entire hull, and you're set up to do great games. So here we are on New Bay. We actually have quite a lot of spots we can go in with the Action 10. The problem is it's my first game of the day, so probably that I'm gonna have a delay between the moment I actually enter in the game and the moment the game starts. But let's see. Oh no, I actually didn't have any. Wow, that's impressive. Usually I have one. Okay, so as you can see, judging by the team composition of the enemy team, they're probably gonna play it on the medium side. They have 3 tank destroyers, 3 mediums, so we need to play it on this side as well. What we're gonna try to do is to find and take that position right there. I'm gonna try to highlight to you. Come on. Yeah, I need to find and take this position, because from here I can show my turret only, and that's exactly the point of the Caernarvon Action 10. As long as you show only your turret, you're gonna have great games. So here we go. The PTA seems to come. We're spotted. It's not really a problem for us. They tried to penetrate, but they bounced. Woo! I went a little bit too far here. Yeah, I need to stay there. We go for a first shot, second shot. Okay, problem is that Standard B is driving us crazy. He's trying to shoot at our cupola, but as long as I stay like this, I should be fine. Of course, if I want, I can probably try to sneak some shots on that Jagdtiger. No, I don't have enough. I don't have enough penetration. Can we maybe sneak a shot on that guy? Yeah, we can. We go for the Batchat instead. Come on, we sneak a shot. Problem is, there is the 30 that is becoming a problem. Okay, we managed to sneak 2 shots. As you can see, I'm all down, and that's pretty much all I do. You stay in all down all the goddamn time. Can we maybe try to sneak a shot on the stand B? I know that from here I can actually try to sneak some shots, and as I have a really good gun, I can try to sneak these shots. Okay, we sneak a shot. Now we need to go back. Problem is, from this position, my hull is exposed to the Batchat, so I need to be careful. I actually want the 30 to come with me. I don't know if he will. For the moment, it doesn't seem that he wants to do it. But let's see. If he goes with me, we should be fine. Okay, we managed to bounce one. We're gonna try to bounce all of them. No, I'm not gonna bounce any here. Okay, lucky me. Now we pop some adrenaline, and now we have fun. Here we go. We managed to destroy his... Come on. Come on. I should be able to destroy it before... Yes, we killed the Standard B. We lost all our HPs, but it's fine. It's fine, guys, simply because it's not over for us. We are still in the game. I just need to be careful, of course. But it's fine. Here, what we did. We pushed the Standard B because we had to. And because we had support from the 30. But now, I need to be careful. I know there is the Batchat that is probably coming, running around or something like that. And we have all the rest of the team that is in the back. So probably T-54 Threat and Jagdtiger are gonna try something. But I don't want to play it recklessly, you know. I want to keep my HPs. I don't want to take any huge risks. And I think the 30 took a shot from the Batchat. That's why I don't really want to go anywhere else now. Maybe the IS-5 is gonna do the mistake. Yes, he did. Okay, we sneak a first shot on the IS-5. And the amazing reload time, just look at this, guys. The amazing reload time of the Caernarvon. The IS-5 shot once, we managed to fire twice and kill him. Now we only need to deal with the Batchat. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use the wreck of the Standard B to hide myself, just in case the guys comes here. Oh, there is our Batchat. We go for a first shot, he managed to escape. And no, he did not manage to escape after all. So, as you can see here, what I did, I tried to show only my turret, and of course, as you can see, I told you when the enemy is a little bit above you, they can penetrate the turret quite easily, and that's exactly what happened with the standard bee. And that's why you need to be careful to always find a position where you're gonna be above your enemies and not the opposite. Alright, now let's go for a second game and see what happens. Okay, we're still low tier. It's not really a problem with the Action 10. I mean, the tank is broken regardless of what tier you're playing on. We just need to find a position, as always, in hold down. To do so, as you can see, they have a team mainly composed of tank destroyers and medium tanks. So they're probably gonna play it on the open field, and the open field on this map is not the most suitable field out there. So I'm probably gonna try my luck in town instead, taking some distance. I'm not alone, it seems like the Antagonized 3 are coming with me. If they come with me, I should be fine. As long as I don't play it too recklessly, of course. We're gonna give it a try. We're gonna give it a try, guys. And see what happens. It's a poker game. It's either we face the whole team and we die, or we manage to do something. Alright, here we go. First shot. 2 shots. Come on, a third one. Just for the pleasure. Yeah. Okay, we managed to sneak some shots out there. Now we go on the XP. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, rip. Okay. Let's wait for the XP. Here I have a perfect position. From here, I'm angled. If the guy tries anything, he can't really penetrate, see? That's the power of this tank. And when they're reloading, that's the time you strike. You go in, I go for a first shot, second shot, unfortunately the second one missed. Do I have the time to retreat? Okay, maybe that was a little bit too far. I went too far. Okay. I need to be careful. I have to deal with two different sides. Nice, made him bounce. Come on. We go on the SU now. 2, 1.
We didn't even scratch them.
Okay, sorry guys, I'm a little bit focused now. Okay, now we're good. We circle. Put him 1 shot. We're probably gonna kill it now. Okay, he died before. Thank you, whoever did that. And now we only have to deal with the SU. See? I stayed in all down. I bounced all shells. And as soon as the guy decided to push me, I was not able anymore to actually bounce him. Here you can see the great gun depression. The SU can do nothing. He even tried some gold shells and it didn't work out. And that's logic. I mean, with this tank, simply all you have to do is actually aiming at your opponent, shooting every kind of shells you can, and just make sure you're in all down to be able to destroy them all. Okay, the AMX is probably trying to get the kill, and it did with the fire, but we don't care. That was a cool game. So yeah, you see, overall, all down is the keyword with this tank. As long as you're in all down, you will have great games. I don't have anything else to say because the playstyle of the Caernarvon Action 10 is not the worst. Of course, the tank is definitely worth it. It's quite expensive because it's 15,000 gold, but trust me, this tank is worth it. I hope you enjoyed. If that's the case, feel free to subscribe, like, and share. And don't forget that you're not here to be better, but to be the best. Pantoufleee, over.